Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Donna here. I'm glad you stopped in today to see what I'm going to be doing. I have just a couple of little projects left for Easter that I'm going to be working on today and tomorrow. As I've mentioned, I don't do a lot of decorating for Easter, but I did have a couple of things I wanted to get together. One of them being my lantern that I have in my family room, and I will give you a glimpse of it. It's here, and it's all done in a pretty blue, which I'm not really going to take off because it matches the wreath that's hanging in the family room, and I'll give you a picture of that here. What I'm going to try to do is to just kind of tweak it a little bit to add some highlights that would make it Easterish, so that after Easter I can just take those apart and fill it up again with or put it back on with the items that I usually have. I usually have a lighthouse in this particular lantern, and that's what I will put in after Easter. The other thing that I have is this tray that I'm going to set it on. Okay, I got this the other day at a Goodwill store. I was going to have my hair cut, and there was a Goodwill store right next to it. So I thought, well, I'm going to go take a look and see if they have any trays there. And they had this one. The problem with it is it had a bright orange football painted in the middle of it. I guess it was obviously for a football season. So here's what the tray looks like. Kind of pan back. It's a pretty good sized tray, but I really don't need, I guess it's a football, could be a basketball. So we're going to paint it all black. So I'll be back and we'll see what it looks like later. So I spray painted it black, and I think it came out great, and I'm going to just set the lantern in this, put a few little things around the bottom of it, Easterish, maybe some grass and a couple of flowers and eggs or so, and see if we can't make a little bit of an Easter centerpiece that can be reverted to my regular spring-summer centerpiece when the Easter season is over. The other thing that I'm going to be working on probably tomorrow is with this 8-inch wreath form and the Dollar Tree mesh that we've already done a little project with. I'm going to be trying to make a candle ring that I can put in the living room that will just bring a little bit of Easter into the living room too. So let me shut you off and put you down to the table and see if we can just tweak this a little bit to make it look like Easter. Be back in just a second. Okay, here we are. Now here's the lantern, and it's empty, and it's sitting on the empty tray. And what I have decided to put in the lantern is this rabbit. Isn't he cute? Now this rabbit is actually a 3D rabbit that I made using my Cricut design space. And he has a tail on the 3D piece, but I took his tail off and put cotton balls. So what I have done is I have just attached him to this piece of cardboard. And what I'm going to do is attach the cardboard to this empty spool here, just using a little hot glue. And that will just lift them up a little bit inside. Let's see. See, I have him just attached to this empty spool here. So now we're going to put him inside here, and it just lifts him up enough. And I think he really is adorable, and I didn't want to go out and spend a lot of money on more Easter things that I don't have room to store. So I think this little 3D design from the Cricut Design Space, it came out really cute. If anybody's interested in seeing how that's made, just leave it in the comments below and I'll make a video on how I actually made that. And I think I'm just going to take a little bit of this green grass and put it around in here. Gotta have something to push it back. Because this sits on a table, so you can see it from both sides. I mean, you have to be conservative when you... first of all, I just don't have the income to go spend fortunes on every season and holiday that comes up, although I like to have a little something. So, you know, I like using some imagination and coming up with some different kinds of things. Of course, this grass doesn't want to cooperate at all, which is like regular grass. And I'm just going to put some out around the bunny, too. I'm thinking that, let me see here, I'm thinking I'm going to have to put a little hot glue on that and see if I can't make this. And that glue is really hot, so I don't want to get my fingers in there. I should have done this before I put it in, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I, shouldn't I? Okay, that is going to do it. Ouch. I just got rid of a good-sized blister from a previous project I did. Give this a little haircut. And that's looking cute. And now what I'm going to do is just kind of spread some of this around. Shut this for now. And I'm really not trying to fill it in and hide the tray. I'm just trying to give me a little bit of Easter appearance. Now what I'm going to do with the bow is just to add some little bows to it. And I'm just going to do little bows like this. And take a little pipe cleaner. And we'll just bring it in and weave it into where the flowers are. Wrap it around. Give that one a little bit of a shape. I don't want to glue things to this because, as I said, I'm going to take it apart after Easter. Okay, we'll do another one. And I'm just twisting it. Coming up from the bottom. Making them about the same size. Twisting it one more time. I really have two on one side and one on the other, but that's fine. That's what I'm looking for. I'll do one more. Pinch, twist, come up, pinch, twist, and that's about all I'm going to get out of this. That ballad tree ribbon. So I'm going to leave that long for right this minute and see if I can go in here and just add it to the back of this ribbon. Get my fingers in there. Okay, there, well, that looks pretty cute. Now let's see, I have a couple of Easter eggs. I think what I will do is shorten the stick a bit. Let's see if I can. Nope. I have to turn this a bit. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. I think it really is cute. Looks very festive. Now what I'm going to do down here is, and you know something, I have to tell you, I don't think I'm really a fan of this green with the pink. So this could be an interesting thing, trying to get that out of there. We'll put it over here for now. I'll take my rabbit out. I don't like the green. And a little bit's okay. But I think what I'm going to do is run a little bead. And add some pink. Now, what can I put in there? How about, hey, we're working this together here. This is all trial and error. Okay. Like that. I like that much better. And we'll just throw this pink around the bottom now. Yes, I do. With the ribbon and everything, I think that pink looks much better. This grass is such a mess. And I have just a few pink flowers here. And some more Easter eggs. Well, let's see what we accomplished here. Now, what I am going to do, let's put some fairy lights in there, but I have to get some batteries, so I'll put those in a minute. And I'm just going to put a few inside, then I'll come around the bottom, and then I'll go up into the bow. In the meantime, yeah, let's see. And the bunny. I think it came out perfect. Just enough, just to say it is Easter. I'm going to go put this on the table, get the lights in it, and I'll show it to you when I've got it completed. And then I'm going to take you on a little tour through in my dining room to show you my dining room table that has been styled for Easter. So give me a minute till I get this upstairs, and I'll be back to show you the finished product. Okay, here we are. And we get up close and you can see the rabbit in there, and the grass, and the flowers, and the bowl. So simple to create a little something for Easter without taking my other one all apart. Just a little tweaking. Oops, I'm trying to get a good picture of the bunny, and I'm not getting one. There he goes. I like his eyes. So, there you go. Tomorrow I'll work on my little candle ring, and then I'm going to call that done for Easter. This is in my family room, and you can see it's usually done in blues. But today it's done for Easter. All right, I'll be back in a minute and show you my dining room table. Right back. Okay, here's my dining room table. I've done this in a white tablecloth with a pink runner and the pink napkins. And here's that topiary that we made together. Makes a nice centerpiece. And then I made these napkin rings, and I didn't show it when I made them. But they're just, the tubes were inside of the mesh, and I decorated them with a piece of ribbon, an Easter egg, and a flower. And then in the center we have my floating teacups. That's the pink one with the little fairy sitting reading. I'm going to see if I can get the light just a little brighter for this. Hold on one second. I don't usually have it up too bright, but so that you can see. And this is one that I didn't do with you all. And this is a gnome garden. You see the little gnomes? And then the third one is another fairy garden. They really are so cute when they're done. So this is my table. And my three-tiered tray in the background with the wreaths. And my welcome wreath over here. So I guess I'm calling this done. An interesting story about the dishes that I have on the table. These are our wedding dishes, celebrating 55 years this year. I'm not sure what they are. They're, I guess, is it Windsor? Isn't that what everybody got back then? But anyway. And I have a setting for 6. So there you go. All right. So that's my Easter decorating, except for the one more piece we're going to work on tomorrow, and that will be the candle ring for the living room. All right. Talk to you later. Everybody have a great evening and play nice now. Bye-bye.